Welcome to the Michigan Business Beat. Chris Holman here, and we are in the Holman House studios, as you can see. And I think we're going to the Rosingana House studio. Oh, no, she's in her office. We're spending a little time right here on the Michigan Business Beat with Carrie Rosingana, who's the CEO of the Capital Area Michigan Works, and you are in your office. Now, let's be honest. How many people are actually in your facility these days?
We have quite a few people in our facilities these days. It's really nice to be back in the office and see everybody. So we're pleased to be back and be able to support our communities.
Well, start rebuilding that culture and that camaraderie and all that. That really does make a difference.
It does.
Well, listen, that's kind of right where we're going. We're all coming off kind of a weird year and a half here. So looking back at 2020, 21, what have been your kind of biggest takeaways and what sorts of things changed through all this?
Well, it's been a busy year, that's for sure, and one that has seen a lot of different changes and challenges, but I always like to start with talking about the positives. So 2021 really provided us an opportunity to evolve a number of different staff within our positions here at Capital Area Michigan Works. It was my first full year as the CEO of our agency, but since serving as our COO prior to that since 2015. We also were able to promote several of staff within our system as well. Tekea Norwood became our new Chief Operating Officer. Prior to that, she was serving as our Program Compliance Officer. Nick Chaffin, who was our data officer, stepped in to fill her old role. And we also saw a number of new staff additions that we added to our team, including Robert Ramon as our executive assistant, Derek Manchip as our accounting assistant, a brand new position that we hadn't had for a while and we're pleased to bring back. And we also saw Amirika Richardson transition from being with us as a business resource coach to becoming our first ever clean slate navigator. So we had a lot of movement within our internal team, but really it gets at the heart of the work that we do here, which is when we work with employers, we know that we always emphasize the importance of retaining talent. And we really were pleased to be able to do that ourselves here. The value that you can find from seeing someone within your own team reach that full potential is such a great feeling. And to be able to see them grow their wings and become more confident in these new roles that they've taken on has really been an inspiration for me. Our staff is passionate about the work they do, and we really know that every single person on our team has that heart for helping others within the community. We also were really fortunate to be able to transition during the last year our Clinton County location in St. John's into an even more physically accessible location that was warm and welcoming for individuals as soon as we opened its doors. And we've been able to see an increase in traffic because we've moved this new location to one that's really downtown in St. John's and has that more accessible location for our job seekers as well as our employers to be able to locate. So all good things that have been happening. And I really think it's important to highlight some of those successes we've seen.
You know, it's interesting because you did have this advantage. You were able to move people experienced and that knew your culture. When you find churn in the business community, it's usually old people, historical knowledge out, and new people in training and all that stuff. So that's one good advantage that you did have. So
absolutely.
Congratulations on that. So what did CAMW do this past year to provide employers with help?
So we've had employers reach out in record numbers this year because we all know that talent shortages have been at the forefront of hiring decisions, and talent needs and making sure that they're finding people who are ready to step in to meet those needs has been challenging this year. Our business services team has really been able to be flexible and creative and innovative and find different solutions that we haven't used before, like having a virtual job fair for employers and offering different ways to connect online like we're doing right now. And they've been able to grow some of those different skills and to help employers be able to grab onto those as resources. We were able to serve over 546 employers within the region. And we were also able to have 1,763 individuals trained for different positions through the Going Pro Talent Fund. So those are positions that people have received that training so that they can be competitive and help those employers continue to expand and grow. We also know that the Business Resource Network, which is one of our newer programs, has been critically important during this past year. That program has really trained specifically on helping employers with their retention needs. And they can work one-on-one in a confidential setting to help those employees who may be facing barriers from outside of the work environment, like homelessness or transportation or financial planning, to help sit down and be able to offer some of those coaching situations. Historically, our business resource network has primarily worked with manufacturers, but this year we were also able to help one of the largest medical employers in the region, Sparrow Healthcare. And we really owe that success to the connections that our business services officer, Joe Winkiel, as well as Amanda Johnson, our business resource coach, have been able to provide. So our team has been busy finding and innovating and looking for those opportunities to support employers in a new way through the services that we offer.
Carrie, we've got about a half a minute left as we wind down 2021. Anything you want to say to the business community?
I want to say thank you for allowing us to be a part of your community and for knowing that we're here to support you in any way that you may need us. We stand ready to work arm in arm with you so that we can work to recruit, retrain, and retain our talent together in the region. So thank you for the supports and for being that partner to us within this last year.
Well, I think they would say back, you're a great partner. Thank you, Carrie Rosingana. Have a great holiday, and we'll see you on the other side. Right?
See you in 2022, Chris.
All right. You are watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman.